Hello. Check, 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 check. Hey, hey.
Mic check. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you. I probably am coming off too loud. I feel very loud at my end.
You are a little loud on your end.
Okay.
Pull your microphone back a bit.
Yeah? Check, 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 check. Hey, hey,
Right.
hi. Cool.
Still a bit loud, but I think that's just on the,
Yeah.
you're just loud in the mix.
In the mix.
How does mine sound?
We could also ask chat. Chat, how are levels? Am I loud? Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And welcome to the last pool of the first day of Dahn Dahn 2024 Encore Extra Stage in Pittsburgh, PA. My name is Papo, as the hat will tell you, and with me is someone who honestly doesn't even need an introduction at this point, as her feats have just basically just been like heard around the world, in the DDR world. The Queen of the Valkyries, Vivian.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen of DDR. We're getting into a warm-up.
Right oh, this is warm-up?
Yeah, this is warm-up. Yeah,
Okay.
Exotic Ethnic.
With an absolutely nasty draw. PARANOiA Hades' first song into Rampage here, which is pretty chill. I'm not
Yeah.
magnetic. So I feel like we, once you get through Hades, you're kind of smooth sailing for the
Yeah. Para Hades, just like whatever difficulty you pick for that is just it's hard. it's one of those, like, a lot of players will just shuffle that chart just because, like, it's really hard to play just in any turn mod.
Yeah, it's you know, choose your own adventure chart.
Yeah.
A lot like this one, except I think these players are actually opting to do the turn, which is exciting.
Yeah. This is like, once you figure out turns, it becomes fun chart.
Doesn't it end on a backwards drill? Or
I'm
am I
not
crazy?
sure.
Alright, getting into this one, this is already really close. I love seeing like the super close warm-ups. Obviously, in a warm-up song, you can do whatever you want. You can get all greats and no marvelous on the warm-up, and it has no bearing on how you're going to do in the actual match. So, you know, you can't put too much weight on what's happening in the warm-up. These players are just trying to optimize for getting everything ready for that first song.
Yeah, Nick.
Which is gonna be Hades.
Nick with a clean 52 PFC on that. Well, running a bit hot, but like still winning the MA on warm-up song if you wanted to, if you wanted to make it a competition. But you know, again, it's warm-up, so W.
Yeah. Going into what's probably been the hardest song all day. We haven't seen a lot of 16s. We saw Mayu earlier.
I mean, we did just see Sweet Home Party played, so
Oh, you're right.
second hardest.
Okay. I fell asleep at the wheel for that one.
Yeah. Seeing a PB of 931 to a no play, but that no play, I mean, this is an old meta now, so PBs don't really mean a whole lot. At least, assuming that like players aren't playing like 820 at home. Sambla, or well, this is actually the backup card, so I guess because is Rampage Hero an unlockable, or did maybe Ziggurat didn't what was it, or didn't have any emus? Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's the case. I've seen a lot of people using Sandblow. If you all don't know, Sandblow is our tournament card that has all the unlocks in a 20+. So if someone doesn't have a, say, extra savior or force, we can use this so they can play their match.
Yeah.
But some players just don't have their emus, and so they use the spare here.
Yeah. So we're getting into it. No turn mod from either player.
Yeah, we'll see. They're handling a lot of the weird ambiguity pretty well so far. It's really been a close battle of EX without a lot of huge fumbles.
Yeah.
Good drop. Nick's dropping a miss there. Getting to a very choose your own adventure part of the chart. You can flip switch these into brackets. You can cross them over.
Yeah.
Sandblow, not Sandblow. They got me. Seeming to have a better game plan going into this, which I believe this was Protect, which makes sense.
Yeah. Ziggurat was in the Boomers versus Zoomers thing earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if I had to guess, it was probably like a Zoomer pick, or a Boomer pick, excuse me.
Yeah, Supernova 2.
Yeah.
The ancient civilization. Alright, going into the end run, this is a very easy place to fumble because this has required double steps and uncrosses coming out of these hanging crosses.
Yeah.
But Ziggurat with a pretty significant lead. I don't think this is going to be a problem.
Pretty significant up score too.
Very impressive.
Takes it. 1429 to 1339.
Pretty significant. We're going to cool off for Rampage here, but same difficulty block. So, you know, that stem that's going to be needing to come into play here.
Yeah, a lot more of a friendlier 16 here. So depending on like how often Nick C has practiced this could probably go the other way. It is their Protect in this draw.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the ending too. It also works for if you are a double stepper or if you like alternating, because alternating the pattern is kind of fun.
This really makes you show your whole hand.
Yeah.
Whether or not you cross over or double step on Rampage Hero.
Yeah.
Because it's I feel like it's just hard enough either way to where you really have to choose one path or the other, whether you're going to be one of those double step players.
Rob, what's the issue?
Player 2 down is cracked.
Oh.
It's like a big crack, like right diagonally through the house.
Interesting. Okay.
They're either gonna have to get a new panel or like rotate it like counterclockwise because it's this way. So if you do it this way, then you won't be stepping on the crack.
Yeah. Okay.
DDR panel, like in the next 20 minutes, I'll get you a DDR panel.
What, from
I
home?
can drive literally to keep my eyes peeled.
Or to the space?
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this is cracked.
So I'm gonna update y'all. The down on player 2 panel has cracked. Hey! The panel has arrived. I repeat, the panel has arrived.
Oh, good. Yeah.
That is amazing.
We have not a white cap panel, but it is a functional panel.
Santa Claus?
It's a miracle.
Santa Claus came to Pittsburgh early, in like early October. Christmas gets earlier and earlier every year, I swear. Okay, show the stream.
This is what's going on right now. We got a JCAP. We got a JCAP panel on the down arrow right now.
Woo!
I keep forgetting. I can't cheer right now. Wow.
Okay, so
Wow.
down panel works.
Down panel's working very nice. Let's go.
So yeah, we're getting right back to game 2.
Honestly,
Yeah.
super quick fix there. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Shoutouts to the tech crew of Pittsburgh, by the way. Aaron did the initial unscrewing. Got Rana like making sure it's like sturdy enough now. Yeah, we're getting into game 2, so we're back to Rampage Hero now.
Oh, right, we're in the middle of this. Oh,
Yes, yes.
I forgot.
And I believe this is Nick's Protect?
Yeah.
And then tiebreaker is Magnetic. Vetoes are out of focus and DDR Mega Mix.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Another warm up. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We're getting another warm up first, though, as to be, you know, given the whole ordeal probably took like 15.
On boss rush. Interesting.
Ooh. I mean, this has a lot of notes, so you will be plenty warm after playing this.
Yeah, if you're looking for a more aggressive 14 to get ready for a 16, I think this is a fair choice.
Yeah.
All right, getting back into it. Game 2. Nick's got to hold on for life here.
Game 2 warm.
Wait, game 2 warm up. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
tired. Game 2 warm
Everyone
up.
is.
Nick is going to have to hold on for dear life here after they've both warmed up.
Yeah.
Such an impressive pattern. Jeez.
I know this 14 has a lot of like anti-fans. It's a very hard 14.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got slow parts. It's got note density.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I feel like they're getting ready for with boss rush that they're not actually going to be tested in Rampage or Magnetic.
Yeah.
Like the step jumps and the slow reading.
Yeah. I mean, you get a little bit of slow reading in that. A little bit.
Oh yeah, there is a bit of slowdown in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, keeping an eye on any possible pad goods from Ziggurat. I think we're good so far. I don't think we've seen anything.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anytime you open up a pad, it gets a bit precarious.
Yeah.
Or you move something around and then all of a sudden, oops.
Oh, sensor was unplugged before, but now it's replugged in and now covering pad goods. That thing maybe. Okay.
All right, gonna get into it. A margarita and spicy pretzel dogs is actually the ideal meal, and I think that's a skill issue.
Yeah.
So, very sorry, Rana.
Yeah. All right, Rampage hero time. I'm wondering if either of them are gonna try mirror, because that's like a popular turn mod for Rampage hero.
Really?
They could just as easily play it straight, because I mean it works either way. But I know that mirror is like kind of popular for this card.
And I think based on how they both played Hades, I could see them both turning this.
Yeah.
And as we've seen, Sandblow with the PFC.
59. I mean, she is in this pool. So.
Oh yeah, she is literally in this pool.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's literally in this pool. So.
All right, we are going to see. Wait, what are we gonna do when Ziggurat plays Lilac?
I mean, good question actually. Maybe borrow a second card.
Ziggurat holding the gold combo, but bleeding quite a few perfects, making this actually pretty decent lead from Ziggurat.
Yeah. No turn loss either player. 9 EX difference to hold.
Just a little break, and then we're getting into the very streamy sections. Handling the box runs pretty well, but Nick being able to close the EX difference just a little bit. Be a surprisingly aggressive section with some of the 16th handles that happen here.
Yeah.
We're just about ready to get into the 12th section.
Yeah.
See if Nick can hold on just a little bit longer and get to Magnetic, or if it's gonna be over for this match.
I'm seeing some like crossovers from Ziggurat. Okay, so they're actually trying to play it honestly. And takes it.
takes it, actually squeezes out a little bit more of a lead even after that. A couple drops, but honestly very, very solid. And that's going to be Ziggurat taking the first match of this pool.
Yeah, just under 30 EX. Like 27, I believe, yeah.
Not phased by being the one to have to play on the new panel.
27, yeah, I was right. Quick math.
All right, so now we're going to have Lilac versus who?
Safari. Ooh, okay. So
Safari,
we got a backyard brawl on our hands. Team Ohio versus Team Pittsburgh.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah. What I can say about Safari is their MA is just ridiculously good. STP on Metamorphic, 19-1 with the changes on in the past. They're more of a recent up-and-comer from Ohio, Northeast Ohio, I believe. And you can, I mean, I'll let you talk about Lilac.
What can you say about Lilac? One of the Pittsburgh homies, just absolutely amazing.
I heard she got what 6 perfects on
Firestorm CSP.
Yeah.
Last Dahn Dahn, right? Do not question it.
The
tag is in the area record and has 999940, so I don't see any way that that could be faked. So all I'm saying.
Yeah. Warm up is New Century. Very good. Very good 14 warm up. Very much an MA check.
And here we have
the
draw.
And card draw. Yeah.
Starting out with Ace Out.
Ace Out
honestly,
Expert.
One of the easiest in terms of just like the physical execution that you can get in this level range.
Yeah.
So just a very chill way to start out. Very, it's going to be a big MA check.
And then Endorphin Protect by Lilac. That's one of those very rhythmic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge for her. She loves that. She makes me play it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I won't say my opinion on Endorphin, but let's go to Synergy for Angels. Synergy for Angels tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Another pretty chill 14. Honestly, with all the insane 16s that are in the possibilities for this draw, kind of
we didn't get any 16s.
We didn't get any 16s.
Oh.
So they're gonna have to really lock in on this New Century and be ready for that Ace Out, because any sort of drifting into the perfect window will be very dangerous.
Yeah.
One thing you're gonna see from Lilac, she does like all the turns in charts.
Every turn you can think of, and even some that you can't think of.
She has taught me new patterns where I was like, that's not, no, you're not supposed to do, no, that's not real. She's like, no, if you do these 3 8th crossovers and then a quarter note crossover in this break, it flows. I'm like, no.
I will say neither player is turning this chart.
Oh, with the turn mod.
Yeah, there's no left turning on this. This is like very much so. Okay, Safari with an 11 raise on that. That's
pretty significant.
Really good for that, I guess. STP question mark? No, 17. Okay, 17. Yeah. That's still pretty good though. Like
pretty good.
All for a warm up.
Love to see that. Got Lilac going to grab her water.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, everyone.
Huge. So yeah, we're gonna be going into Ace Out.
The expert, because you know we don't have the challenge.
We don't have the challenge.
Thank God.
I love that every different DDR mix that you can go play right now in like the modern era has different Ace Outs.
Yeah.
We only have Ace Out Expert. A3 has Ace Out Challenge, the one that's really hard, and then the world has Ace Out Challenge with no sauce.
Yeah. I mean, we should be thankful we're not getting it, because the shock window on Ace 20 is just way worse.
It's something.
Shoutouts to the world changes. We get into Ace Out though.
both players reading this at a much more chill speed mod than we've seen from some of these players. They read it's ridiculous. Why are you reading that fast? This is capping out at 580, I think,
Something like that. $145. I think I can read this at 4.5.
That's just silly.
I'm a mad vibe.
So, coming into this first speed change from the 135 to 145, both players staying in more than they were staying in the intro. We'll see how they like this different read speed, and maybe if that makes the rest of the start a bit more comfortable for them.
Yeah.
Because Lilac being able to pull slightly ahead.
Yeah, it's very close. Very close. That's kind of expected too.
It gets a bit techy at the end, so you're going to watch out for some of these foot switches, some of these rolls. We do have one kind of slow break right here before we get into the very end with a 2EX difference.
Yeah.
Absolutely nerve-wracking. Maybe just, don't hit perfect.
Yeah.
Just simply don't.
Oh my gosh, they are neck and neck.
Dead tied. Just got some strings to get through, and we will be through ace out. By 2EX. Safari takes it.
Going on a safari.
Wow.
36 and 2, a -40, and -42 for Lilac.
Absolutely amazing. And you know, both getting hit about the same amount by the lateness of that chart.
This is why I like reading 4.5 on that, actually.
Endorphin right there.
And
So ramping it up significantly.
check. Cool.
I'm glad we're going to be able to see some of Lilac's wild turns on this one. Because we got that end crossover drill that really
Yeah.
makes or breaks runs on this chart.
Oh, absolutely.
If you have your foot in the wrong place, you're just going to stream goods.
There's definitely parts of this that you can cheat in terms of the crossovers.
No, I know. I don't do most of these turns.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
a cheater.
Yeah, you kind of need to save that like energy for the ending, honestly.
Yeah.
But maybe Lilac will just put on a showcase in turns.
Getting into it. Lilac changing speed mod at the last minute. Thank you. Testing. Yeah, so such a tricky one rhythmically. Almost always switching between 16th, 12th, and 8th at just every single turn. Oh, streaming greats on one of those streams. Gonna put Lilac pretty significantly behind, but definitely early enough in the chart that she might be fine.
Yeah.
And like I said, the ending is such a make or break moment that we're just gonna be on the edge of our seat the entire time. All right, Lilac with the slight lead here. About to go into the classic Yuichi drop. Although I guess that's kind of this entire song. Oh my god. Yeah, they really give you no rest. You get that stop and then that's it. But Lilac pulling ahead with a very decent lead. And now all we have is the crossover drill. Oh, they both fumble it a bit, but
Lilac holds on through it though.
Lilac holds on for
Gets the GFC and the win. 33 ahead. 63 and 13.
Absolutely amazing. And we're gonna ramp it back down for Synergy for Angels.
That's like just under 100, I think, for minus total, if I'm not mistaken. 63
That sounds
and
about right.
26.
63, 26.
89?
89?
Yeah. Quick math.
Love math. Huge math fan.
Shoutouts to math.
Shout out to math for sponsoring this tournament.
All right, so
Let's give it up for numbers. Let's give it up for numbers.
all right, tiebreaker synergy for Angels. Very much a 14 chart.
That is what the number says. That is true. That is objectively true.
What can you tell us about synergy for Angels, Viv?
Honestly, it's a lot of it's nothing super dense. It's a lot of little syncopation things. There is a really tricky part at the end that I think is supposed to resolve out of an 8th cross.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna know, it's gonna be Lilac.
Yeah.
Which you know, I think puts her in a bit of extra
Advantage.
favor to win this match.
Yeah.
I don't know how Safari's chart knowledge is.
I'd say they're well enough versed in it. They've played a lot of newer stuff, given that they have readily access to World. But
we don't have any of those here. We don't have A3. We don't have World.
we need a Dave and Buster's at like Robinson or something.
I'm just trying to watch my DDR matches. I'm getting Pittsburgh slander in the chat.
Oh no. It's a good thing I can't really see it.
Interesting. Lilac actually double stepping some of these turns.
They were tied at the first break. Very straightforward for me though. At least at this point.
Yeah, a lot of these Lilac filling some of those in with drills. Just, you know, adding a little extra spice.
I mean, that's like a common like ghost stepping technique to fill in the fizz 5.
Yeah, no, it's a fun little thing. Always gives me a chuckle.
Yeah.
But yeah, super even. A lot kind of taking one of those turns and dragging a little bit, but still able to hold on, still able to keep form, and that's huge. When you, honestly, a huge thing for just one-shot, sight reads, tournament play is when you get into an awkward situation that you did not think you were going to be in, like some weird turn that didn't resolve, or you double-stepped when you weren't supposed to. Being able to get yourself back into form and not overthink it, not worry too much about like, oh no, why did I mess that up, is huge.
Yeah.
Lilac's gonna take this set.
15 EX difference. Big gain on
Wow.
the pacemaker. 22 and 1.
That is a huge jump from both of the 14s that that she played last.
Yeah.
Really just walking into the window. I think that that Endorphin might have helped.
Yeah. That one kind of forces you to like focus on beats. I've noticed like every time I like focus on the beats when I play Endorphins, I play a lot better. Just because, you know, it's so rhythmic, I guess.
It's also just such a comfort pick for Lilac. Just one that
Yeah.
she just will baseline enjoy playing no matter what.
Yeah.
Which I think in tournament can be so nice.
Why
One part
would-
of the draw is just like, oh, I don't like, no matter what I get on this, I'm just so happy that I get to play this song. Might want to reload it. Or we're just getting our little chat display so we can see what the chat's saying.
Ooh. In the chat box. The cat box.
Cat box. All our DDR players in the cat box, typical.
Yeah. It's there's definitely a lot of cat fans in the DDR community for sure. Speaking of cat fans, Lilac, very much a cat fan, has 2 cats.
Has 2 cats, Monk and Lumi. They're so sweet.
Yeah.
I wish Monk and Lumi entered.
They're both orange too, by the way. Shout outs
both
to
little
orange
orange
cats.
I don't think they could hit a single arrow.
I think we're getting a card draw here.
Oh, wait. No way.
Ah, yes.
So what I was saying about Lilac's comfort picks, this is the other one.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. Yeah, she makes me
Kanata.
play this every session.
Kanata no refresia, very much one that favors knowing turns. It's like, it's 90% of the chart flows, except for the very end where it doesn't.
It does? Well, I actually don't know.
It's like a spin at the end, I think.
No, I think you have to just start it cross, but I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's Lilac, but we'll see. Nick playing at a very cozy read speed. I love seeing these players that will just, like, I don't care, I'm just gonna read a 500 and like my MA is still gonna be super good. Like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna tell?
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell Nick and Elliot and Seams? It's like they literally have some of the best in the world. Yeah, Lilac taking a decent lead here. You see she has such a clear game plan for these jacks where there's a lot of different ways you can do those. You can do bracket taps, crossovers, you can do a little kick switch jump thing. These little Scoobies.
Yeah.
So many little Scoobies.
Yeah. Shout out to Scoobies.
Oh, I just remembered. I remember someone was here earlier, a Chicago player, pretty new to DDR, and was using the term skedaddles.
Skedaddle.
It's not a specific tech. It's not a Scooby. It's not a cross. It's just whatever the really hard part of the chart is. That's the skedaddle. Yep. Yep. That song's gonna go to Lilac.
Clean 30, 40, no, 30, 37.
But like right there, that was the skedaddle.
Yeah,
That chart has skedaddles.
Is that what we call those like triplets that like you kind of have to double step almost?
Anything can be a skedaddle. It just depends on the context.
Yeah, 37, it's a 53 and 6. So 12 plus 53 is 65. Minus 65 from Max on that.
Really solid. Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and play the 7s. No, we're gonna play PARANOiA KCET Clean Mix. A classic.
7.
Really, oh. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice skedaddles.
This is a second mix, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
So very much a boomer chart. But I think polished too for like newer mix. Probably.
Sure. But yeah, this is what I would consider a skedaddle-less chart.
A skedaddle-less, yeah. Very much like step jumps and like runs of like 16ths.
Yeah, very even throughout. Maybe you know, one part that I think there's a big I think there's a box run in this, and then there's a much faster step jump part. But overall, relatively few skedaddles.
Yeah.
Nixie taking early lead, but still plenty of chart left. A lot of these very aggressive candles, like some of the patterning here is deceptively difficult.
Yeah. Or EX difference.
So many turns if one is so inclined to do them.
Through the jack part, both players still holding on to gold. These forced double steps. Very
sort of an opposite of that reflesia, that chart we just played.
Yeah.
Getting to the end here, Lilac with about a 20 EX difference.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going to close this one out. And that's going to
Yep.
be the set.
24.
2-0 from Lilac.
Yeah, 24-point difference.
29-1.
29-1. Wow, minus 31.
Nice.
Okay.
31. Love those. All right. So up next, we are going to have Safari versus...
Going to the Safari Zone yet again against Ziggurat.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
Firestorm CSP was vetoed, by the way, which makes sense. It was Nixi's veto because Lilac has 6 perfects on it.
Yeah,
Don't
you
let
know.
anyone tell you otherwise.
Ziggurat also sporting a Pump It Up 2024 Phoenix shirt. So
Unfortunately,
kind of a pump name.
he has wandered onto the wrong cap. This is in fact
Yeah.
not Pump It Up.
Unfortunately for him.
Unfortunately. We'll see how that sort of plays out as he gets into his match, because he might start stepping on the corners, which in DDR does nothing. So,
I mean,
really, it'll be very tricky.
You get brackets. I mean, I don't know. You'd be stepping on the metal if you step far enough.
You'd be like a metal stepper.
Yeah. It's the first time.
First time playing DDR. We'll see how Ziggurat does. What do we got? Are they playing Kanata? Oh, wow.
They're Philly-based.
Oh, they're Philly. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, yeah, they played in the crew battle, didn't they?
Oh, apparently they've been playing both DDR and Pump It Up since early 2000s.
Wow.
Okay, I've been playing more Pump It Up lately, but I'm here to prove Pump It Up player can still hit the marvelous window. Parentheses, sometimes.
All right, well, here we go with the card draw. Chaos Terror Techmix Expert from Ziggurat, Come to Life from Safari, and Tiny World as the song they vetoed to. Expert, honestly, very well balanced draw. Tokyo was vetoed, which is understandable.
Yeah.
I disagree, but I'm not the one playing.
Yeah.
Gonna get into this. So even though Ziggurat is maining Pump, it seems like just from sheer being around for a really long time, he knows most of the charts in the game and like doesn't have too much of a problem with something weird like this, where you have that. Oh,
Spoke too soon.
Knew the pattern, but seemed like you got tricked a little bit.
Probably, it could be pad, you know.
But yeah, Safari pulling ahead. There's just some tech that Ziggurat is not quite doing, and sort of having to find a backup strat that isn't necessarily super consistent.
No, kind of ripping though.
Yeah, honestly, still hanging on to gold.
And just like that.
I mean, that's how it kind of works, you know. When you're surprised and you have to point out that someone's hanging on to gold, it probably means they're going to lose it soon.
20
unless they're built different.
20 on the stop, by the way. Noah's up.
So a lot of stops, you know.
Yeah, true. The long one.
Get a little whatever this noise is. Love that. I don't know what that is.
That's a Safari noise.
Oh, no wonder he's win. Okay. Why would you pick this against Safari? That's so foolish. Yeah, this is looking dire. You know, hitting the jump stops, just, you know, on his way out.
Clean, wow.
Yeah,
TFC on it.
Oh, on a chart like that, that's very impressive.
God,
Need a lot of knowledge for that.
66 and 666. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
66-6.
Let's go.
72. Minus
Chaos Terror
72 for
Technics 80.
Safari. Yeah, minus 72. Up?
Yeah. It's
73.
78.
78.
Yeah, because
okay.
it was 6 grades.
Fingers. I'm trying to read fingers here.
All right, so Come to Life Expert. Absolute a DDRA classic. I was not around for Come to Life coming out, but it seemed like it was a banger.
This is Safari's Protect too, by the way.
Yeah. Zigger 8, that was his Protect, Chaos Terror Tech Mix, and he lost on it. That's always scary.
Yeah. But I mean, this chart has been out a while, so if anything, maybe they can pull the stamina, the channel to pump it up prowess to be able to take game 2. To have both sides take the song, they take their Protect from each other.
Yeah, and seeing that 980 on the 18, that's scary. I know that's not the chart we're playing, but that's just...
Yeah, I mean...
That's pretty scary.
I have a comparable 16 and like 960 on the 18, so like that is a very good play on that 18. All right, so we're getting into it. Game 2, Come to Life Expert.
Such a classic. I don't see the 16 a ton in tournament, but whenever the 18 comes up, it's rare that people will veto Come to Life. All right, Sandblow being pretty decently ahead. Just that 180 not really being a problem for him. Ooh, both tripping on that, but I keep wanting to say Sandblow. Zigger 8 holding on to that lead. Getting into the slower parts of it. Yeah, overall, Zigger 8 just sort of holding together the 180 better, and that's making it very hard for Safari to come back because there's going to be stream spread throughout the entire chart.
Yeah.
And if you're dropping grades on all of them, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah. I think the pump stamina is kind of just like on display right now.
That's the thing about these pump players, are built different. They'll just do the hardest patterns because pump will just force you to do that, force you to do the silliest things, and it's like, all right, well, we're also using money score, so like, you have to hit all of it. You can't you can't cheese it for EX. But yeah, very significant lead at this point. This is looking like a game 3. Taking it by a very significant margin. That's gonna be 56. Numbers.
Gets a AAA too. Very close to their original PB on that. Yeah.
Going into Shiny World, it's always scary. These when the game slows down a ton to like a low 14 for game 3. It's just like the mental game there becomes so important.
Yeah.
Tournament life on the line. You just played an entire set. You've just been thinking about completely different technique and skill sets, and then just like Marvelous window. Hit the Marvelous window. Hit the sub-Marvelouses because on
Sub-Marvelouses.
Yeah, at this level you have to.
Oh my goodness.
It's so scary.
I didn't even know those existed. I'll be
They
honest.
do. The game just doesn't tell you about them.
Huh.
There's a million timing windows. The game just won't congratulate you for hitting some of them.
We're getting into Shiny World, and this is kind of a, like, if I may say so, this is a boomer song.
Is it? When did this come out?
I don't know.
We're getting dirty looks from Rana. It's from X2. What's X2?
I mean, that's kind of out. There's an X2 cab back at the tilt, like where I'm from. So It's kind of from an order thing. So I think this probably, what I'm trying to get at is this is probably within Zigurate's wheelhouse. But, you know, Safari has really good MA, and this is also an MA check, so this is going to be a good one.
All right, no, neither player opting to use a turn mod, which is interesting. Definitely one where you can just kind of, you can play whatever turn mod and it ends up all right. With neither player opting to do those crossovers, which, you know, I'm not saying you have to. They're kind of fun, but you know, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. We made all these crossovers for you. You don't have to do it.
Despite the early good, Safari up with the early lead.
And getting into what I think is the hardest part of this chart, the 32nd and tip as well. Yeah, out of the crossover too. But yeah, Safari just keeping tighter MA.
Yeah.
You have, that's true. Yeah.
Freeze. Safari at the freeze. Up at the freeze.
And Safari's going to take that by a considerable margin.
18, I believe?
18.
Yeah.
19.
19, 1,
Wow.
and 1.
That's crazy.
That's minus 24? Did I do math right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
minus 24.
We got Rana
Pretty
on
good.
deck to tell us how our math is. So both players won a game. Safari won the set, but unfortunately their souls were lost because they did not do the crossovers. So that is unfortunate. We will not be seeing them tomorrow.
Get some F's and prayers in chat. Okay, so we have 2 1-1s, 0-8 and Safari. So between Lilac and 0-8 is probably going to determine if Lilac wins, she moves on.
Okay. Okay.
Just outright. But if not, then we go to tiebreakers. And currently, with more pool percentage subject to change, Lilac's at 1.66, Zigurate's at 1.33. Safari's got 1 currently, and Nick doesn't have anything. So, but yeah, that's the pool.
That's the pool status.
Actually, hold on. I wanna see something. We have draw yet. I think we're working on that. Oh, I don't see it on here. I don't think.
What are you looking for?
Lilac's,
Oh, no, I don't think she's on here. Actually, wait. No, I don't think she's on here.
Rats. I mean, we know enough about her anyways.
We know Lilac.
I was just gonna see if there were like memes to be had on what she wrote.
Yeah, so very high stakes match in this pool right now. If these players, oh my.
Are we
Wow.
really getting another
Wow.
Endorphin? What?
These draws are crazy.
Well, Lilac already has a warm-up into this. Meanwhile, we're seeing an 849 fail out for Zigurate. So I'm imagining that was a sight read. Oh no, they're playing on Aaron's card. Oh,
We got
yeah.
Sirius versus Sandblow. Wow.
Shout outs to Aaron.
Yeah, I couldn't be more ecstatic about seeing this twice already. I mean, we guess we already have info on how Lilac is going to play this, but we can look at Zigurate. how he feels about Endorphin, how he's going to do some of these weird 8th crosses. And while you're dealing with this, the sync on this is also very, very strange. So there's just a lot to keep in mind when trying not to drift, trying not to just completely botch things. It's very mentally tiring.
Yeah. I mean, sync in addition to like just like really tricky rhythms. Lilac up by not a whole lot actually going into the runs here.
Definitely room to catch up. What the base?
60x at the stop.
Yuichi's just gonna do some Yuichi things for a bit here. Let him cook. I mean, I guess don't. You don't have to. Yeah, making this a Ziggurat making this a little scary. But again,
Comes down to the ending.
yeah, and Lilac did pretty well on it last time, but oh, with the misses.
Ooh.
And she's still able to clutch it out. 6EX.
Woo.
That was so scary.
Man, almost nailed that
Oh.
that part twice actually.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
one night.
That's consistency.
Yeah, it's really good. 1666 showing again.
Oh, and this second song, we hadn't seen it yet. Awake Challenge,
Oh, okay.
which is funny to play this late.
Yeah. Irony.
I am my ass is not awake.
I had an energy drink plus a coffee, which is roughly 300 mg caffeine, I think, for the day, which is pretty good. And I'm also like naturally like I have a job that like has me up until 3 a.m. So this is like prime time for hours for me.
This city never sleeps, I swear. we're always awake.
Amol never sleeps. So yeah, who knows what Ziggurat actually has for this? It's 48 showing for Lilac.
I actually don't remember if that's. I'm pretty sure that's Lilac's score.
Yeah. I want to say Ziggurat played this earlier. I'm not sure though. This seems
What,
like
early in the tournament?
Like, oh no, I mean like at the Boomers v Zoomers.
Oh, okay.
I think they might have played this.
Oh, that feels like years ago.
It was this morning, Viv.
I know, but like, okay, hear me out.
Hear me out.
Ago. All right, going into Awake, this is going to be such a stamina drainer. I think after this, these players might be happy that they get to the rest for the night before their next pool, because we are moving into the next day before Tier 5. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to take us to a game 3 with how much Ziggurat has been just absolutely tearing up the 180 foot speed, especially on things like Come to Life. But Lilac really holding her own here. MF seeing some of those runs.
Both players. It's literally almost tied still.
Doobie stream, and don't let the green combo deceive you. Lilac's perfect count here is wild. Oh, but dropping one of the little flip switches. I love those things.
Roughly 8 at the stop.
These patterns get so violent. We just have this and then another chorus, and then we will see who takes it. But Lilac really pushing her lead. Oh, NFCing those. That's wild.
Yeah, roughly 20x now.
The ambiguous step jump part's coming up though, so. And she's fine on it, and that looks like it's going to close out the set.
Yep.
Yeah, 1906. Congratulations to Lilac for winning the pool. We do have one more match to determine pool placement. 38. Oh, jeez.
Ooh, okay.
Jeez.
38, 3, 1, and 3.
This is coming from Miss. Oh, I don't know. I don't really, I'm not really feeling too into it today. And then,
AAA's awake at like, what time is it? 10:44.
10:44.
10:45 at night.
I'm so tired for it being 10:44. My sleep schedule is like, I'm a boomer now. But yeah, last match of Tier 4. We got Safari versus Nick C.
All right, so Safari. I want to see what Safari actually has on their commentary list that they have.
I don't think Safari's on here.
Are they not?
No, I don't think so.
Sad.
Sad.
I mean, we already. I got the deets beforehand, so.
Fortunately, I think we shouldn't have put Waffles, the cat, on the paper because people tried scanning Waffles and it didn't work. And you cannot give your pronouns or DDR achievements to Waffles. She will not care.
I will say Nick C wrote that they are DD Recall primary developer. They've had a 15-year break and they're turning 40 this year.
Oh wow.
Wow. Playing this late and being 40 has gotta be hard, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Speaking as a boomer who played earlier in the Boomer v Zoomer tournament.
Oh, DDR Recall was one of the first real comprehensive score trackers. That's sick.
Huh.
Oh, we're getting lore. That's really good. I didn't know they had anything like that back then, like the score trackers. Okay, we're seeing some big foot speed in this match. This is from that era of DDR where everything was gold. Everything had to be gold. Flash gold, stay gold. I guess stay gold is recent actually.
Yeah.
Golden arrow.
Yeah.
History of the future's gold. Everything's gold. Now what are we? Teal, green.
Yeah. World
no gold
colors.
anymore.
World colors. Safari up first to 1K.
Oh yeah, pretty.
Nick about 50 back.
Yeah, Nick's gonna need a miracle to come back from this. Safari's gonna crack the down arrow. And that's going to be game one.
Yeah, Safari with 17, just over 17K, or 1.7K, excuse me.
And what's our second song here? We don't know.
Oh.
It'll be a surprise for all of us.
If I had to guess, that was probably Safari's Protect? Maybe? I don't know.
Looks like they're staying in the 16-fold. No, no way.
Oh.
I can't think of any other reason someone would stay on this song in the preview, so I think we're playing this.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I have no clue who protected which. They're both kind of easy, relative to other 16s, easy.
I don't know, this
Air
one's kind of
quotes.
crazy. This one's just aggressive.
Yeah.
It's just box runs and jacks.
Yeah. Crossovers if you're good enough with them, but like, I feel like you waste energy doing the crossovers in this chart.
I've never tried.
You never tried them?
No. They might be cool. Oh, but yeah, he's gonna go into this not playing the 9. That would be funny though. Oh, don't get me wrong. This chart's really fun,
Yeah.
but it's just a lot. Definitely one of the fastest things we've seen. I think today with these pools. 'Cause, you know, 16s. This is about the speed that they will start asking for before they just become 17s. Yeah, Spud holding a decent lead. Seems to be very locked into the window on a sort of strange song to be locked in on because the sync is a bit dubious, but it seems like Safari knows it very well. But after that box run, not being able to properly execute that and taking a significant score dip.
They're catching back up though. It's like already almost tied. At least it was.
Still plenty. There's a few more of those streams, and it seems like those are huge swing points. Yeah, so Nick able to extend his lead. Looking like he's gonna bring this to a game 3.
Yeah.
Just one more run.
Nick very clean on
Nick
those runs.
nails it.
Yep. Takes it 1685 to 1614.
Such a beautiful way to chart that ending. Nice
Oh,
jump
gets
jacks.
the AAA
Very solid.
at this hour.
3 and 4.
Yeah. That's quick math. 12, 9, which is 21 and 88. 109, roughly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a AAA on that's still a AAA. That's a hard chart to AAA. Ugh.
So yeah, well, the last song of the day here. We'll see what we're getting once they go to select it. But I mean, obviously, I think most of these players want to take a second to breathe.
Yeah.
Take a second to get water. What song is gonna wrap up with? What is gonna be our end credits? It's gonna be IMANOGUILTS challenge.
Oh, IMANOGUILTS challenge. Ooh.
Interesting one.
Gallops.
A lot of I honestly.
If you love Gallops, boy, do I have a chart for you. There's also just a little bit of turning in this chart too. Like it's got like crossover Gallops too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just the vibes do not. I don't vibe with the MANOGUILTS. They just the vibes seem off.
Huh.
So I don't know the chart very well.
I know the 14 gets a lot of complaints.
I don't remember it.
Yeah. I played it. I played the 15 recently, and I think I played the 14 maybe a little less recently, but. It's also got that like one jump pattern, the bracket jumps at the down left, down right, and down left in succession.
Down. Oh, the bracket switches.
Yeah.
Love those. All right, getting into it. Final song. Nixie getting a bit confused by the stops. I wonder if he knows this or doesn't, or just like if he doesn't know it or he knew it and just kind of got tripped up, forgot that the stops happened that early. Yeah, bracket switch. Oh, I love that. I love those.
Nick's still holding on to the lead here. First to 500.
Yeah, doing a lot of the turns, a lot of the tag.
Both players very clean with the gallops. Ooh. Dead even at the stop. Or
That
the
freeze. That freeze drop swung it. Other than that, Nick's form has been looking very clean. Nice. And bringing it back. and Safari getting kind of tripped up by those stops, and that's going to make this very difficult to bring back. But still got a lot of turns, got a lot of tricky stuff, got a lot of, oh no.
Nick takes it.
Looking very scary for a bit there with some trips on some crossovers, but yeah, Nick is gonna take it.
30x difference.
2-1. Got a game 3. Love to see those. Love to see that end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think the pool is there's no tie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lilac 3-0'd.
Okay.
So yeah, she moves on to the next pool, which will be happening tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, y'all.
Yeah.
We are.
And Aaron is going to make it.
We're gonna
end of
have
day
our
announcements.
Okay. All right. So we are putting the cab onto free play. We are wrapping up here for tonight. All the pools have concluded. We are going to be back here though 10:30 tomorrow. Make sure you're here for that. We're gonna have some crazy matches. We're going into the later pools. We're gonna see Lilac again. Lilac. Congratulations to your pool winner. That was insane. That was crazy.
Do you wanna?
One of us can give you our headset. You can. I don't know.
I don't know. And interview, speech. That's
Okay. Okay. You're
That's all we
good.
need to know.
We'll sign
You'll be back
these-
around tomorrow though, fresh. Yeah. Fresh as,
You'll have
fresh
slept.
as we can, you know.
It'll be early, so fresh.
Just we'll get caffeine, you know, we'll be all right. Yeah.
Caffeine doesn't quite beat sitting late in bed for like 3 hours before I play. Nothing beats that. But I don't have time to do that.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Well, that'll be it for us tonight. We will be back at 10:30 tomorrow.
Don't miss it.